Hey guys, this is Life and welcome back to my channel. So before we get to this video, make sure you guys subscribe down below, smash the like button and build to 20 likes, and then turn on that bell to get notified every time I post a new video. It's going to be pros and cons about YouTube. So if you guys want to know pros and cons, make sure you guys continue watching. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, this will be good to watch. So pros and cons for YouTube for beginners. So continue watching, and also let's just get right into this video. So the first pro about YouTube is you can talk about any topic. So being able to talk about any topic does make a difference on your audience and what your channel really is about. So you can talk about relationships if you're an expert in relationships. You can talk about your college experiences or your high school experience. People like to see that. You can talk about how you started your own business. You can talk about how you decided to do your nails. Well, not do your nails, but something that has to do with nails, makeup, hair. People are really intrigued by that and interested in that. So being able to talk about whatever you want is a good thing about having a YouTube channel. And people will stick around. If it's really like interesting or meaningful or helpful, or they're in that particular field, they will want to watch it. Or if they're not in that particular area and they're going into high school, and they will look up videos related to high school or middle school, or even college. So really good. So a con about YouTube is gaining subscribers. Gaining subscribers has to be hard because not everybody has an easy time gaining subscribers, especially if they've never had a channel before and the channel's brand new and they're just starting and then they don't know what their channel's supposed to be about. That can be very discouraging. But just to let you know, just because gaining subscribers is hard doesn't mean that it's impossible. I've been on 1K subscribers since July of 2020. So I know what it feels like to have a stunt in growth and want to be at 1K so bad, or want to be at 500 subscribers so bad. So I totally get it. I totally understand it. And I hope that I can get out of the 1K this year and really get out of 1K and get to 2K already, because I feel like my growth is being stunted and I don't know why. So I have a bunch of different video ideas, so I think I'm just going to see what works and what doesn't. And that's the process of YouTube, trial and error all the time. The next pro, you can have great thumbnails. So I will put pictures up on the screen of some examples of some thumbnails. And having great thumbnails does make a difference on your channel appearance and how the way people are going to be like, ooh, this is eye-catching, we're going to click on it. So if you have something that's going to be clicked on, well, not clicked on, but you can click on the thumbnail and it's clickable, which is good. Which means your thumbnail, if it has a high clickable rate or click rate, that's really good. Like eye-catching titles and thumbnails that have a picture of what's really going on without them having to put a big font in the freaking picture to say what's going on. So the con would be finding the right tags. Now, what I mean by that is find the right tags. I'll put a picture up on a screen of what I mean by tags. But finding the right tags is definitely very important because it helps your video rank. And you want your video to rank and you want it to go on the recommendation page, because the more times that your video gets recommended, the higher click rate you'll have and the higher viewer retention that you'll have, and meaning your analytics and your watch time will also go up because people are clicking on the video. That helps with the click rate, but also you're watching a video from beginning to end time if you're not monetized already. Let's say I have a Bath and Body Works haul. So I'm going to have tags that are related to Bath and Body Works, not related to what I'm supposed to be talking about. I'm only going to tag hashtag Bath and Body Works, hashtag winter, hashtag 2021. Those like hashtag are popular on YouTube and are still reoccurring. And you can still post different types of hauls on your channel. I don't recommend putting a bunch of tags that don't relate to the video, because that's not excuse me, that's not going to work. The next pro would be making your own posting schedule. So that's definitely a pro because you're the creator. You get to pick when you want to post. You can post 2 times a week. You can post 3 times a week. You can post every day if you want to. But I was posting 3 times a week, and definitely 3 times a week, it got my viewers to watch everything, and I was able to keep up and stuff. But I decided to dial it back. But I do want to come back into posting 3 times a week. I want to get back into that. But yeah, being able to have your own posting schedule is good. And that way you're not on anyone else's schedule but yours. And that's a good thing about being a content. So the con is finding something. So basically finding a niche to have is definitely difficult. Because if it's oversaturated, meaning if it's overpopulated, it could be really hard. Like example, something in DUI, something in beauty is very oversaturated. Get into gaming, also one of the really hard ones. Unless you're really good and you have all the equipment and you've been able to make it somehow. But it was just YouTube is just so different than it was a decade ago. They are now, so it really is one of those oversaturated, hard things to get into. But yeah, finding a niche can be hard, but that's definitely a con, but you can do it. You can definitely do it. Don't let anything. Okay, so the next pro would be getting monetized. So being able to get monetized on this platform, it can be a pro because that way, you're knowing that you're going to be getting paid, but it's not going to be a whole lot at first, but you are going to be getting paid. So that's definitely a good thing, but you got to be sure that people are watching. You're not putting a bunch of ads every freaking 5 minutes of the video because that's going to annoy people and click off. Whatever video you're doing, that people are actually going to be watching it from beginning to end and not clicking those skippable ads or closing out the video when they see an ad, because that will hurt you more than it will help you. So the last thing would be, the last con would be getting enough watch time and views. So definitely getting watch time is different from views. Views is how many people watch, but the watch time is how many people are watching from beginning to end, which is what you're wanting. So you want people to watch your videos from beginning to end because that helps your audience retention, because if you have a good audience retention and people are engaging in the comment section with you and they're watching your video from beginning to end, that's going to be good for you. But if they're watching only 5 minutes of the video, so you're getting 1 view because they clicked on the video, but they didn't watch the video all the way through, that's the bad part. You want them to be able to watch it from beginning to end, all the way through. Let them know what they thought about the video. So that'll be the end of this video. I hope you guys liked hearing 5 pros and cons, for, about YouTube. It will be for beginners or anyone who is curious to know what the pros and cons are about YouTube. I also mentioned that a con would definitely be copyright claims. Having a copyright strike would also be a con, as well as sub for sub. Those are also some cons. But yeah, that was just not included in this because the video will be longer than what this is, and I do have to go edit. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, like this video to 20 likes, and comment down below what your thoughts were about this video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, Squad!